Alright, I was trying to do this video earlier, but I got interrupted. So let me try this again. This is for Trailblazers, mid-2000s. Doesn't matter what model. It's for key getting stuck in ignition, can't get out. And the reason is because of this motor here. Now, guys on the internet and YouTube say drill a hole in the plastic covers that go around here so you can access this button, which will take the key out. Right? Now, that's all well and good if you want to drill a huge hole in your plastic cover to get it out. Or you can do what I did and pretty much eliminate that motor altogether. So what it is, right up here is the top of it. That's a push-in clip which will release this. Now, I thought I had it released already, but I guess I don't. 1 second while I find this. You just take a small flathead, fit it in there, push, and as you're pushing the tab, push out. Okay? And that will release it this way. It comes out. Disconnect the connector. And you have this. Okay? Now, this is what releases the mechanism inside here, which allows you to take the key out. However, the real reason is there's a push rod in this plastic cylinder here that this motor is supposed to actuate, and that's what's supposed to release your key. And this push button down here, the release, is just the manual version of what this motor is supposed to do to release this rod. So what you can do is, instead of drilling a hole, doing all that craziness, there's a little cap right here. And I'm not gonna be able to do this with one hand. Let me see if I can put this down and show you guys. Hopefully you can see still. Pliers. Take a pair of needle nose. Just pull this cap off. There's 2 little tabs. It comes right off. Okay? I hope everybody saw that. You pull that cap off. Inside there, you'll see a spring and a rod. Remove the spring, remove the rod, put the cap back on. Simple. Put it back in the way that it's supposed to go, right here. Plug it back in, put it back into this little slide, and sorry about that on the back. I just want to position this up here so you can see what I'm talking about when I was talking about the tongue that's in here earlier. Right here is a tongue that, when this motor is working properly, it's supposed to release this rod that's in here. It gets pushed backwards, and then you can release your key. All this manual button does is push that tongue up, which will actuate the rod and allows you to remove your key. But doing this, when you take the cap off here, which I showed you earlier, the cap that's on here, you remove the cap. There'll be a spring in here. Remove the spring. Remove the rod. Put the cap back on. Okay? This doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter what position it's in. Okay? Plug this back in. Plug it back in. Stick it back on your column. Put your clamshell back on. And have a nice day.